Hello folks, welcome to Legacy IAS. In today's video we will be looking into a current affair topic. Okay, we will be looking into this particular topic which states that should packaged foods content be labeled. Okay, so in this topic we will be discussing about the key findings of the report, significance for India, okay, and then we will also be speaking on the importance of front of the pack labeling and then the recommendations provided by the report. Then we will speak about Indian nutritional rating system and lastly we will speak about FSSAI. Okay. So, your access to nutrition initiative, okay, now they went ahead, okay, and created a report which spoke about, okay, they went ahead to create, okay, a report which spoke about nutritional standards of the processed foods, okay, that was the first part. The second part was the nutritional standards of the processed food was higher in a high income group country compared to low income group and mid income group countries. Same food, but just the nutritional standards were different even in the processed foods. Okay, so this difference is what the initiative was trying to highlight. Okay, now the way they went ahead in doing this was through your star rating system, okay, in which understanding 1 is the least, 5 is the best. Okay. According to the findings of the report, it said that, okay, if it is 3.5 and above, so 3.5 plus stars means it is considered healthy. Okay. Now, whereas if you take for the same food, the test score was conducted for the same food, okay, the average star rating in a low to mid income group country was 1.8, whereas for a high income group country it was 2.3. This difference was what this report was trying to highlight. Okay. This is the star rating that they have followed. Okay. One of the major issues that was witnessed, okay, for this drastic difference, okay, was your micronutrients. Okay, two things were missing. A, the micronutrient information on the labeling, okay, on the labeling was absent, and second thing, the micronutrients, the content itself was not added, but rather it was substituted with your sugar, fat, oil, etc. Okay. So, we spoke micronutrients. What are the micronutrients? For example, copper, iron. Okay. Now, we will speak micronutrients as well as microminerals. Okay. So, minerals like copper, iron, okay, calcium, phosphorus, these are all your minerals which are very much needed. Okay. Whereas now when you say vitamins, okay, your vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C, etc. all of this were majorly missing. Understanding? Now this was missing when we say it's more missing in the content or the food, the same food which is provided for your low income group and your mid income group countries compared to your high income group countries. Okay. So, what is the significance or the impact this is having for India? First and foremost, it is creating a health crisis. Okay. There is a large increase in your non-communicable diseases, let us say for example diabetes. Okay. India is the second largest capital globally in draining diabetes. Now, it is on a fast launch towards the first position. And also there is severely, okay, micronutrient deficiencies alongside macronutrients. both micro as well as macronutrients are missing, and rather it is only substituted and added majority of the carbs or carbohydrates. Okay, it is missing micronutrients, macronutrients, proteins, okay, good fats, all of this are missing. Another thing, yes, the foods are like that, but at the same point of time the dietary patterns in India is also changing. That is, your Indian, okay, consumers are on a higher trend of this processed foods. According to your ICMR survey, it shows that 56% of India's burden is linked to the unhealthy diets. Why? Because a rising consumption of unhealthy foods or processed foods. Okay. And what are your processed foods? They are nothing but your junk foods. When we say junk, it means they are just adding junk calories, okay, which leads to obesity, diabetes, hypertension, etc. But they are not doing any nourishing or anything that is good for the body or for development of the body. This is not happening. So it is creating a lot of lifestyle diseases. Okay, and now they have been marketed also in such a manner that it is brought into or they are trying to influx it with all sort of laid back cultures. And also another thing is that it is also made very cost effective. So it is easier, and main thing is easy access. Okay, you don't even have to get up, walk to get these things, automatically you can get it delivered. Okay, so amidst all of this, what is the importance of having front of the pack labeling? Major thing is we will stick with the global standards. Now for example, countries like Mexico, Brazil and all, they have, okay, reduce the consumption of sugar. Okay, and moving towards a part of healthier lifestyle. And also India is a part of World Health Assembly, okay, which is speaking about trying to get children, okay, out of the, okay, loop of your processed food cycle. Okay, another main thing is it has also started your national multi-sectoral action plan, which speaks about the labeling for your processed foods. Okay, all the content along with the micronutrient content should be provided, it should be made, it has to be labeled is what they are mentioning. One of the examples in the very starting we mentioned was the same food, okay, but in different countries based on their economic groups. Okay, for example, your Cerelac is a baby food, yes, but this Cerelac, okay, in your high income group countries, okay, was almost, the sugar content was 0 to nil, okay, compared to your middle income group and low income group countries where it was filled with sugar or majority of sugar content was present. Same food, same baby food, same company, but the sugar content itself, the difference was this large, which sparked a major controversy and debate. Understanding? Now look at this. This is all the amount of sugar present, okay, per portion. See, with respect to UK and Germany, it is 0. Compared to India, Pakistan, South Africa, Ethiopia, Thailand, per portion it is 6 grams of sugar. So it is completely filled with sugar. Same food, same baby food, but this is the difference of sugar content in the countries based on your income group. Understanding? The next, one of the major challenges that we are facing with regard to this is your 2022 national draft notification was set by your FSSAI, which made it, okay, that your labeling has to be, okay, brought in very quickly and mandatorily, but it is still lagging. Okay, it has not been effectively okay, done. And also voluntary efforts by a food and beverages company is also not sufficient. Whenever you leave it something to the voluntary, you, okay, you cannot force or mandate it, right? Only companies which want to will provide. That doesn't mean it will be applicable to all the companies. Yes, so this is the challenges that is being faced. Okay, so what is the recommendation of the report? First thing is mandatory regulations to mention the sugar, salt and fat content on the packaging, so that, okay, the public can have or consume that food based on, okay, as to an education will be provided as to, yes, this is good for me, this is bad for me. So that is what we mean by a public awareness. So they will make an educated view. Their consumption or non-consumption will depend on their ability to first know what is there, what contents are there in the food that they are consuming. Okay. Another thing is we have to incentivize companies, okay, which are providing affordable, healthier options. Okay. And the main thing is your government action to intervene into this particular topic. Okay. So India has also developed your Indian nutritional rating system, okay, where it starts from half star to 5 stars. This is considered least and this is considered the highest. Higher the number of stars, it is better for human consumption and growth and development. Okay. The last, if we are speaking about your food, beverages, etc., then it is FSSAI, which is a statutory body which was created under your Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006. It comes under, it's an autonomous body, but administrative part comes under your Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Okay. Now the role that your FSSAI performs is, for example, look at this. It provides all the mechanism and guidelines which are essential, okay, for the certifications which are needed for the companies, okay, in the food management sector. And another thing is they will collect and collate the data regarding food consumption, okay, and they will associate with the risk contaminants, okay, which the people are eating. Understanding? Now let us see the composition of your FSSAI. It is to have chairperson and 22 members, out of which 1/3 are to be women, okay, and the chairperson of FSSAI is appointed by your central government. Okay. We have reached the end of the topic. This is presented to you by your faculty Sushma. If you do like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and share it along with your friends. Thank you.